I'm recording now. Voices off. Voices off. Voices off. Tyler, you and Addie were like counting things up here. What is something that you noticed?
Red line, the perpendicular, is the rise of run is 3/2.
Okay. Did you do anything with the purple?
The rise of run is 2/2.
Okay. Do you agree with Tyler's observation?
Yes.
Layla?
Same thing. Same thing.
The purple one is the same in both, and the red one on the right one has the same slope as the purple one on the right one. The red line on the left one would be also perpendicular to the one on the.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So many great things. Okay. So here we go. Layla said that this line right here has slope of 2/3,
Yes.
as does the purple.
Yes. Because they're parallel.
Okay. So Tyler and Layla are both agreeing that these two are parallel. Well, I did tell you that. I didn't hear you because you didn't raise your hand. Jonah? Come here, Tyler. Can you tell him how you got 2/3?
Start here. Go 1, 2. And you go
I know the purple with the red.
Same thing.
Rise over run. I said rise over run.
But why don't you go all the way to the 0?
Rise.
We are on 0.
So what he did, he picked these 2 points. Those 2 points are on the line, right? So he went up 2 and right 3 to get a rise of 2 and a run of 3.
Do you think it's going that line that goes down the line?
Yes. Okay. So what I'm hearing from you is that these lines that we know are parallel have what kind of slopes?
Inverted.
The same. What a simple way to say that, right?
Ridiculous.
Oh, and then on perpendicular is.
Hold on. Whoa. Keegan, I can't hear you because your hand's not raised. Keegan. Okay. So 2/3 and -3/2 are only flips.
Oh my gosh, yeah, they're inverse.
Okay, so please raise your hand and give me a math word that describes this being positive, but this being negative. Cohen. Sophia. We're still trying. 5 and -5 are opposites.
I knew that.
Okay, now next math word. 2/3 and 3/2. Flip is not the math word I'm looking for. I hear nobody. Very close.
Reflexive.
No.
Symmetric. Transitive.
No, bro.
No, you're getting further away. He was right that it started with an R. R-E.
Restart.
Recreational.
Recycle.
Reciprocal. Nice work. I'll wait for you to be quiet. Ooh, you quiet. quieted down before I even wrote tally. Nice work. Okay. Opposite reciprocal. Opposite means one's positive, one's negative. Reciprocal in your mind means flip. Okay. 2/3 and 3/2 are reciprocals. Sorry, I was thinking how I spell it. Reciprocal. Cohen has a question.
I feel like the word could also be contrapositive, because imagine if P is 2 and
Is this a
Q is 3. So you flip flop Q and P. So and you flip flop the negatives because 3 goes on top of 2.
That kind of works.
Cohen is Albert Einstein.
So I hear where you're coming from, but this is not a conditional statement. It's just a fraction. So if I ever to ask you for justification why 2 lines are perpendicular, I really need you to tell me opposite reciprocal. Okay. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and take some notes. Get your student journal out, please. I'm so sorry. Pick it up right now. Nope. Nope, pick it up. Okay. I'm gonna get everybody a demonstration. Well, actually, you're gonna stand up. Aiden. Aiden, please show me how you should put all materials back in a caddy. Try again. Oh, you place them in there. Amazing. Thank you. Have a seat. Get your seat. Nope, no, no. I'm waiting for student journals. Okay.
Wait, was there something we supposed to do? I don't know.
88. I don't know.
I have science next time.
I'm waiting for everybody to be quiet. Okay, so on page 88, it says lines, whoops, that's not, lines are parallel if and only if they have the same slope, okay? Now, please note that a vertical line doesn't have slope, so any vertical lines are gonna be parallel. Okay. Let's talk about vertical lines. A vertical line is going to have the equation x equals some number. Okay. Okay. Now, down here, I don't love this explanation. 2 non-vertical lines are perpendicular if and only if we're gonna change this to slopes are opposite reciprocals. Okay. What? You like made a big noise. Okay, now there is this note that a horizontal line and a vertical line are going to be perpendicular. I feel like maybe we don't need that explanation, but a vertical line doesn't have slope. So we kind of have to make this extra. Okay, a horizontal and a vertical line are going to be perpendicular. Okay, a horizontal line has slope of 0 and a vertical line has undefined slope. Okay, it has no slope. Okay. This is zero slope.
I thought that was underneath. Can we just take a minute? to
Yeah, I
read the
thought it
shapes
was
that
you
were
going
sent
out.
out? I got it.
Yeah, got it. Okay, so this is what I want you to do. Please, you and your partner, your elbow partner, adopt Serena into your group, please. I want to know, there are 4 lines over here. Which ones are perpendicular? Which ones are parallel? Now, I will remind you from yesterday, you can either count rise over run, or you can find slope by taking y minus y over x minus x. I'm gonna give you a few minutes to figure out which lines are parallel and which lines are perpendicular. Sure, you can use the whiteboard.
You can just eyeball.
Don't shut your notebook. Whenever we get done winning.
Yeah. Are you playing like 3 sets? Like an actual game?
I don't know. I'm just playing.
Are you gonna be the
Can I give this back to Miss Fair?
I don't think she wants it, but
Can I give this back to
she
Miss
kind
Fair?
of broke it.
I did it.
Do this problem, please, with Aro. He's waiting for you.
I already said what all the lines were. A and D are perpendicular. A and D are perpendicular. C and D are.
Okay, we're gonna take a timeout. What? Okay, where you're gonna take a timeout and you're gonna listen to me. You cannot eyeball it and say, I think blue and purple are perpendicular. You need to actually have slopes to back that up. But do you have math to back that up? Yes, I do. Okay. Write it. Yep.
Yes, they are.
See,
I don't see a G or a P. So
Oh, I was thinking we saw.
okay. Okay. And we're back. We're back. Rhett, what is the slope of line A, the blue line?
Wait, no. Wait.
2 over 1. 2 over 1.
Okay. So that one has a slope of 2. Okay. Jonah, what about line B? What is its slope?
Its slope is.
It's the second one. Well, let's look at it. Here's this point. I'm gonna go up 4 and right 2. What's our slope?
4/2.
Which is
2.
okay. Great. Keegan, what is the slope for line C? Disagree. It's 3 over 1. Okay, and then our slope for line D, Tyler.
-1/3.
Okay, if you did not find these slopes, then you cannot justify any of the rest that you said. Harper and Riley and Ben and Adri. We can now say that line A is parallel to line B because our slopes are the same. We can now say that line C is perpendicular to line D because our slopes are opposite reciprocals. If you do not have the math to back it up, I'm not taking it. Your answer.
So we don't even need to do math for these?
You need to like count up and count to the right.
Not
These
really.
obviously.
Serena.
I'm not good at my.
You have to do math. Yes, we did math. If you have a graph, isn't that easier than doing the y minus y, x minus x? Okay.
But how do you know when you?
Miss Owen. Miss Owen, can I go on my computer? Check my computer? For social studies, tax and
Evan. Sure. You are not checking your grade.
And social studies.
We're gonna do 3 examples. I will let you decide whether you're gonna squeeze it in on page 88 or if you need your notebook. If you need your notebook, you're gonna get it quietly. This is our first example. I want an equation of a line through the point -1, 1 and parallel to this guy right here. So you will decide whether you want to squeeze it in there or if you want to do it in your notebook. Okay? I will tell you that, like, your homework is going to be the next page, so I wouldn't go to the next page for anything. 89 is going to be your homework, part of your homework, 89 and 90. Okay? Okay. So I want the equation of a line. We have a point. That's good. What else do we have? Raise your hand. Paxton? Well, oh, what's our slope? Okay.
Why is like slope labeled M? You know, like
What's not
when you like do M, like why do you S?
Because math was not created in the language of English. Okay. Don't talk while I'm trying to talk. Okay, so we can recognize that this line is in slope intercept form and our slope is 2. Well, if we want a line parallel, we want a slope that is the same. Okay, now as long as we have a point and we have slope, we can write the equation of a line. Okay, so we want y equals mx plus b, but we know that our slope is 2. So now we need our plus b. People,
Why would it be +3?
we need to take this coordinate and make sure it goes through there. No, just hold on. Our coordinate is -1, 1. So we need to take -1, 1 and plug it in for x and y.
Wait, I have a question.
I have an answer.
Okay, so how can you just plug it in? Because isn't that the point we're trying to decide whether it goes through or not?
No, we want it to go through.
Oh, so we can plug it in since we want it to go through.
Yes, we want our line to have this coordinate on it. So this coordinate needs to work in the equation. Okay.
That's not the goal of the entire thing.
There's a couple goals, but
That's like the main goal that like what we're trying to do. That we make a line.
we want a line that goes through this point and has the same slope as this guy. So I took the slope, I took the point. Our B is +3. Sophia?
Only do if I did it before.
It will. Mhm. So y equals mx plus b.
That's the slope we need to have to make it
Did
parallel
we
to
do
that
this
and
last
go
year?
through -1.
Should be -3.
So it works.
Brett. Okay, Rhett asked a good question. For the B part, do you need to make an addition? So this is my suggestion to you, Rhett. Since this was 3, it's gonna be +3. If this was a -3, we would write -3. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna give you a moment. Okay. Not yet.
Bro, why is the line at its own size?
Oh, Tyler's worried.
I know what to do.
So Tyler, how about, because you're not the only one panicking, you're just the only one who verbalized your panic. This line is in standard form. If we're going to identify slope, Tyler, what do we need to do with that equation?
-2.
I'm asking Tyler.
Minus the -2, or -2x.
So y equals -2x plus 2. You and your partner write the equation of the line.
Isn't that like that point that's more?
I remember this on a test last year.
-2.
Is that slope intercept
Is it
form? So if
y
it's asking you to put it in slope intercept form, that's what we would do.
So is the answer y equals 4x plus 2?
4x is not even close.
Oh, I thought it was Carolyn.
4x wouldn't be right for parallel either, sir.
Why?
I got 3 equals -2.
No, but I plugged the x and a y in there and then did the equation. Into the y. And
You need y equals mx plus b.
so 3 equals.
Yeah, because, all right, so.
I got it.
I disagree strongly.
Oh, that's not my answer. That was my answer to the other one.
This one went.
I got it.
I got it. I got it. I did it mentally.
Okay, then what's the answer?
Y equals -1/2.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure what's happening, but does y equal -6?
No, so what is our slope supposed to be? For perpendicular.
Why does the RO have a tally?
Y equals.
You just take like my.
What's the slope over here? What's the slope for this guy? -2, right? So what is our perpendicular slope? No. That's your problem. What's our perpendicular slope? No. Opposite reciprocal. Okay, we're gonna talk about this. We are gonna talk about this. So I'm having a hard time with this because this slope isn't a fraction and I'm really struggling to make it an opposite reciprocal. So Zach, could you help me?
I can
I can't hear Zach. How? Oh, I can put this over. I can put this over 1. So Jonah, what is the opposite reciprocal of -1/2? -2/1, sorry. Okay, a positive 1/2. So y equals mx plus b. We change the m to a 1/2. What?
Why?
Because that is our opposite, that's the slope that we want. So I change my m to be the slope that I want. You don't like that?
I didn't say I didn't like it.
Oh, okay. Just make sure you understand, okay? You cannot say the answer yet. Addie, what is the next step?
Then we have to plug in X and Y.
Okay, so our x is 2 and our y is 3. You need to still write the plus b. Cohen.
So is X the slope or?
No. The m is the slope. We take this guy.
Slope relate to y equals mx plus. I'm with you. I'm so confused.
So m is what we consider our slope, and b is what we consider our slope intercept.
I thought -2 was slope and then you had, I thought -2 was a slope and then you have your x. What's the slope intercept? Wait, so what's b? Oh my god.
There's two ways. There's two ways. It's yeah. There's three. It's
I was explaining
arrow.
So I thought they already had the slope, and I thought the slope was 2.
This,
That's all I thought.
no. The slope on this line is -2.
Yeah, I know, because you subtracted it over.
Okay, however,
Why are you saying the slope's 1/2?
because we want a line perpendicular, and perpendicular lines have opposite reciprocal slope.
Oh.
If it's parallel, you keep it the same. If it's perpendicular, you take the slope, you make it opposite, you make it reciprocal. Okay.
What's the definition of reciprocal?
You flip. Okay, so now what's 1/2 times 2?
1.
So b equals 2. So I can come over here. Y equals our slope, x plus our y-intercept.
Wait, I have a question.
Yep.
What do you do?
I told you you were wrong. 3 to 1/2. What did you do to get the 2?
So this is 1, but 1/2 times 2 is 1, and then I subtracted it over. Cohen,
So I actually did it right, but if you're finding a parallel, because you keep it the same, right? If you do a parallel.
what?
You keep the slope the same if you're doing a parallel, right?
Yes.
So I got it right, but I just did it the parallel version.
That's too bad. Okay, this is our last problem. It's gonna take a little bit of room. Like, I would totally get your notebook out. You don't have to draw it. If you use a whiteboard, can you take that home with you?
I'll take a picture.
Okay, you figure out where you're gonna write this down, but I want you to write down the distance from 1, 0 to this line.
Miss Binkley told us to ask you who won it.
Yeah, who won a trivia?
Oh, not her team.
She said she tied first.
She got second.
Sounds like your
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that you guys did not do very well.
Oh, okay. You have no idea. You weren't there.
Miss Binkley told us.
Miss Binkley's full of baloney.
Boatwright or Mr. Boatwright? I don't know.
She said that she got first and she got second.
Yeah.
I'll just trust her.
Yeah, Miss Binkley.
And Miss Huggins.
Yeah.
She said that for isolation, some other people got hurt.
Second. Second. Tell her that if you're not first, you're last.
Second is actually the worst.
Wait, you're allowed.
I'm gonna wait for you. Cohen has his hand up. So I'm waiting to go over this example until everyone's quiet. Ben, you had a question.
What did you like scribble out?
Oh, my line, this was y equals negative. So I just put it right there because that's where it would be. Okay, distance. Ooh, it's been a little bit since we've talked
Wait.
about distance.
Is it like square?
It's the square root and then y.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, when you took notes on Wednesday,
Yeah, I remember how to do the distance formula.
okay, but when you took notes, what needed to be true about the segment?
It has to be perpendicular.
Oh,
I remember.
interesting. Okay,
Oh, so that means the distance is, the reciprocal. So, yeah, obviously.
okay, so here is the line that I've given you. And here is our point 1, 0. I want the distance between these two. However, we need that a segment perpendicular to it in order to find the distance. So let's go ahead and write a perpendicular line. Okay, so perpendicular line. Here we go. Keegan, what does our slope need to be? Okay, Keegan.
The reciprocal.
Keegan, what is the slope of this line? That's not what I asked you. What's the slope of this line? What's the slope of this line? -1. So what is the opposite reciprocal of -1? Good. And we need to go through the coordinate 1, 0. Okay, do the y equals mx plus b for me. Just silently. Do the y equals mx plus b for me.
Wait. Y is 0, correct?
Y minus
Zero.
The slope.
The B is minus 0.
I don't remember.
So what are we trying to equal when we plug it back in?
Oh my gosh.
We're solving for b.
So like when you plug it in, what is it turning?
I'm not sure I understand your question. What is it? What are you plugging in?
Plug in the 1 and the 0.
Yeah, because you need to solve for b.
Like zero's the y on the y-axis, so x is the x.
So you plug 0, you plug in m, x, and then you need to solve for b.
Oh, like algebra?
Yeah, like algebra.
No, these.
Thing on 0, 1. It's 1, 0.
I don't know.
Well, Paxton said that.
Okay, I did an oops. Thank you, Paxton, for pointing out that my coordinate was graphed wrong. This is 1, 0. Okay, so our b is -1, right? So y equals 1x minus 1. Okay.
Wait, this woman?
So, ooh, look at this.
It's a
B.
B.
Okay, now. We can find distance between 2 points, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so now I need to figure out where these two lines intersect so that I have that point. I need to know what this point is right here. Now I drew my graph pretty crappy. It's not a great graph. Okay, so I'm gonna need to do some algebra. This is driving me bonkers. This is wasting my marker. Stop. All of you. Okay, so we have the lines. Y equals negative x plus 3 and y equals x minus 1. We have those two lines. I need to know where they intersect so I can find that. I need to know the point that they both have.
They both have two.
Yes,
They
Layla.
both have to negative one.
No idea, Chomps.
Why is it so hard?
That both of them work for.
Yep.
And the Y, which is the same.
Yes.
This is like the twins.
Oh.
Yeah, we're doing great.
Man, Layla. Okay, look. We need to know where they intersect, which means the X and the Y coordinate are going to be the same. So do you see how we have Y equals this and Y equals this? Layla's saying, okay, well, since we know that this Y has to be the same number, we can say negative X plus 3 equals X minus 1. She's saying we can use the transitive property. It's not a proof.
You always use
But
the
The transitive property doesn't have to be specifically to that. Guys, we're not gonna get done with this before the bell rings and you're gonna have to stay here. Cohen.
So I'm confused on why those equal each other. Like, is it because both the lines are like vertical angles or like perpendicular?
So it's because I'm looking for this intersection. Last year in algebra, you figured out where that intersection was. This coordinate right here has the same X and Y coordinate from both lines. That's one coordinate. So the Y's are the same. So if I add X over to this side, how many X's are over here? 2X, right? And if I add this one over, what do we have? So X equals 2. Right?
Yeah.
Yes, and then we plug it in. If X is 2, does it matter? No, we just did algebra. If X is 2, what's Y? Because 2 minus 1 equals 1.
And also negative 2 plus 3 equals 1.
This is way too hard. Real Tyler.
People, I'm not done. Have we found the distance? So now we need to find the distance between the coordinates 1, 0 and the coordinate, this guy,
We found X and Y.
2, 1.
I gotta remember this.
No, because the bell hasn't rung.
Just over, what's the square root of 5?
The square root of 5 is a little bit more than 2.
Those people. Always back in the day, like tests in elementary school.
Here we go. If your name is on the board, you're staying in your seats. The rest of you, everybody, you need to do the homework from the student journal. Guess what? You can skip 1 and 2. You're welcome. You can skip 1 and 2. Everyone skips 1 and 2.
Ira's hurting me. Oh, maybe that's why you're in this too.